Hello and welcome to part 8 of my Norsca campaign. So in the last part we just defeated the army that Kislev sent up towards Frozen Landing. So they're seriously depleted and suffering from attrition. And Wulfric has been marching on Fort Ostrosk, outside of which is a army led by Grom, a goblin. But they don't actually seem to be raiding or attacking, they're encamped at the moment. Ostrosk doesn't have a great garrison, but our forces are a little depleted. I really do want to get Wulfric back into Norsca to replenish and recruit some new units at some point. But we want to build up that treasury a little more. So we've got Surfer Ek, who's marching over to meet us. As fast as he can get there, he's got a full army. And we've just been raided along the coast. We would try to take this settlement, but we were pushed back there. We just didn't have the numbers for that one. So I want to build up that a little more before we send Wulfric back north. So we're going to try and take out Fort Ostrosk, that's very hard to say. And then maybe Prague. But they have a lot of units, so we'll definitely be waiting for Surfer for that one. I think this was their main army. Can we actually have a look at who leads Kislev? Dmitri. So yes, no, that's not their main leader, so they do have another guy somewhere. Let's have a look at the map. So Karak-Kadrin has taken a lot of territory in the Northern Edge Mountains. We probably don't really want to mess with them. I've got no beef with those guys, because our campaign objectives will be the Empire, who have actually been having some trouble down here. See, a lot of these are in ruins, so we could, it'd be difficult to push straight down. I think Marienburg would be a good target, and then pushing into Bretonia. Okay. So let's end that turn. We're also expecting Chaos to make an appearance soon, so we want to be ready for that too. Okay, they're raiding up there, but that's not too much of a problem. Okay, we've unlocked level 1 monster hunts, so that'd be interesting because we haven't looked at those yet. Okay, recruitment cost, level 2. Skinwolf, Norsca and Isles Wolves seems pretty good. So that will unlock the hunts, and these are all bonuses for monstrous units. Or we go down this way, get some more unit experience for recruits and more income from post-battle loot. Public order and increased sacking. These could be quite good. Recruitment cost reduction on trolls. We definitely want to get more trolls. Charge bonus on trolls. Weapon strength for skinwolves. I'm a big fan of those guys. We can get some of this stuff. Cavalry, we probably won't use those too much. Well, the chariots are included there though, and I do like the chariots. There's a lot of good options here. We'll think about that for now. Okay, do we want to replenish a little first? Question is, can we take this settlement? I think we probably can.
To the four corners.
Let's get him out of march stance.
Into corpses. Make it right.
See, we don't have a lot of infantry units at full strength, but I think we can probably take this. Those for me are just trash anything in front of them. So let's continue the siege. Now Kislev might send a second army down to try and stop us. We'll see what they do.
Norsca.
Let's get Surfer over to support. Okay, so let's take a look at our settlements. So we have the Vanaheim Mountains. A lot we can upgrade here. We're going to leave that for a moment. And go to Hellspire Mountains. Let's click down there. Also at level 2. And we've got the unique. Okay, let's boost that up to 2. We want to increase that public order, so we might grab another ruinous altar, because this gives us good public order bonuses. Yeah, so I think we'll grab one of those for there as well. Okay, Ice 2, our main recruitment region. Those are all at 2. Upgrade the main settlement, but we'll gotta watch that treasury, as always. So what units can we actually recruit here? So we've got a pretty good selection. Warhounds, Skinwolves, Chariots. That's all good. So we'll leave that for a moment. Okay, so what do we have here? So we've got that resource as well there. Val Camp. Yeah, we'll get another altar for the public order. This is our other recruitment region. So we're going to want to get this for mammoths, or not mammoths, trolls. So that's all fully upgraded, which is nice. Should probably upgrade this settlement, but let's look at our last region. We have a coastal settlement here. Does that actually net us much? Not a lot. Income 50. So this will be our first line of defense against chaos. Built up a nice garrison here. So yeah, let's upgrade the Conclave to level 3. That gives another slot there. Then we can grab the Offering of Slaughter. And at level 3 we can also start pushing for Ice Trolls. And in our main settlement we'll go for the Mammoths. Okay, tech, what are we going to do? So I think we'll go for... let's go for this one for now. It's only 5 turns and we get melee attack and weapon strength for the wolves. All the different wolf units. So I've got a few of those and that will come in handy. And Nordland haven't tried to cross the sea yet. We're at war with Ostland, Ostermark and Kislev. So we really want to deal with these guys. Take them out the game. Now I know they've got another army down here somewhere, so we're going to have to watch out for that. Let's have a look at these monster hunts that we've unlocked so we can get Dangerous Frost Worm. I'm having problems with my words today. Gods indeed, blah blah blah. Hunt down the deadly frost worm. So we can get an ability. Can unlock a monster, flying monster, and 10,000 to the treasury. So we also have these guys, Gargantuan Sagors. That gives us a unique... is that an item? It's quite nice. Well, shall we start with this one here? See how this works exactly. This is the first time I'm doing it. Raid the following region: the Tower of Crack. Oh, I'm in the Tower of Crack. I can't raid it at the moment. Okay, let's end that turn. I still want to go on that other quest to that sword for Wolfric. The Kislev are coming back to replenish. They're raiding on the way. That's good. Okay, one more turn.
Seeking, destroy.
After this we'll really have to replenish. Okay, so can we... I guess we'll have to raid our own region for this. So let's set him to
Understood.
raid. So I assume we just got to do that for one turn.
I'll rip out guts.
And we are in that region. Or are we just outside that region? No, pretty sure that is the right region. Yeah, because we're getting a minus from raiding there, so...
As good as dead.
Okay, let's end that turn. Oh, they're sending another force up. Okay, it looks like they're not done. That's still not their faction leader though. Okay, they've gone for the slightly softer target here. But I'm pretty confident we can take care of this. They've got some Empire Knights. Should be a bit more trouble. Those are very depleted. I mean, it's 50-50, but I think we will fight just to be sure. You can see those trolls next to me. I also want to try these guys again. They didn't seem that effective in the last battle, so I might drop those from the armies. Focus on getting some berserkers instead, so they always do a great job. So I mean, these guys are probably going to expect us to sit back, but I think we'll really just push up and try and hit them hard. Yeah, it won't be too easy. I mean, we had a couple of troll units in the last battle against Kislev. We've only got one this time. If we can take out their commander, target the weak units first, because if they start routing, that'll lower the morale of those around them. Okay, so their reinforcements are going to come from back there, so they may try and reform with those reinforcements. So we're going to try and hit them fast. So let's get... I mean, those knights could be difficult, so let's get our spearmen on the flanks. I can probably lure at least one of their cavalry units away with our marauder horsemen. Let's get our trolls back here as well. We can swing them around from behind. Let's get our marauder units just over here. We have great weapons just back. Garrison commander in the middle. There we go. Oh, and let's not forget our hounds, which we'll put on our flank over here as well. Okay, let's push everyone up. Shouldn't have come to Norsca, mate.
More skulls! We need more for the skull throw!
Looks like they're gonna come to meet me. He's leading the charge. He's a brave man. It's gonna get him killed. Okay, let's take out what's left of that, because that's gonna cause a little panic. I mean, they only have one guy left, and he's going down. Or is he going to run? He's going to run. I think he's actually going to get away. Oh, no, there he goes. Let's push those guys in there. Swing those guys around behind. And our wolves. And our trolls as well. Let's push these guys up to support. Okay, they've got their knights and our knights over there I have to watch out for. Let's push our spearmen just behind. We don't want them charging around behind us. But while we've got a moment, let's check out this wonderful battle line. They didn't know what hit them. Did he really try and kick that guy? That's probably a bad idea. Okay, let's target them. Let's bring our trolls around. Let's get those on the big unit. Actually, no, swap those around. They'll do more damage. You guys throw your axes, and we're gonna have to look at this. How can we not? Because this is going to be wonderful. Well, they are just getting demolished. Okay, let's bring our cavalry around here, target those. So let's commit our great weapons. Push those guys up. Those knights could still be a problem. Try and shadow them with our spearmen though. Let's push our trolls around to this side. Let's target those knights. So they can see the spearmen here, they don't like it. Okay, their front line is completely shattered. Put them all on guard so they don't go running too far. Okay, they're coming in, they're going to try and hit our marauders. Let's pull those back. Send their wolves on to their... I mean, they won't be able to... They might catch up to them, they're pretty quick. Okay, let's reform our front line here. Yeah, their morale is dropping fast. Okay, they got caught by the Empire Knights. Okay, they've seen an opening and they're going to go for it. This could be a little damaging. Okay, let's get those spearmen back round. Okay, they're pulling out, probably coming for another charge. Let's try and get our commander out of there. It looks like Grigori is coming back for some more. Let's pull those guys back. We need to get rid of those pistoliers. Okay, let's get our spearmen in. Okay, they're able to absorb some of that. Let's get those guys back around. Okay, they're not going to beat the Empire Knights, so let's try and pull them out. Going in against the trolls probably wasn't the best idea. Okay, Okay, he's running again. Okay, coming in for another charge. Let's try and meet them. Okay, let's try and deal with that cavalry. Okay, let's swing on that way. Okay, those guys are running. I'll take that commander out.
Yes, chieftain. What? So be it.
Sending our trolls on those guys.
My God's call! Chaos Marauders! Retreat! What? Close on the shield! What? Yes! My God's call! Walk on forward!
Those pistoliers are an issue. Trolls should make short work of those guys.
They will succumb! Chaos Marauders! That's what the masters will!
Swing those around.
Bring us to carnage! Your will! Chaos Marauders!
Okay, trying to come in from behind. But their units are starting to break. There we go. Let's just see some axes go flying in. That guy has an axe in his head. It's in his shoulder. Probably hurts though. But he's still running. Okay. So we lost some of the garrison, but shouldn't be a problem. Those trolls did fantastic, and our wolves proved very effective. It was a fairly even fight in terms of numbers, but we just had those monstrous units really did a good job. Those guys did okay. Still not a big fan of them, because I feel like I could have a better ranged unit or a better infantry unit. They're sort of a bit of both, but not quite as good as a dedicated unit. So I imagine they're gonna have to retreat from Norsca now, especially considering I'm attacking their territory. We do know they probably have at least one more army, but we've not seen yet. Some nice loot from that battle. We lost our commander of the garrison, unfortunately. And there they go, they're falling back. Recruitment costs for all Norscan Giant, Frostworm and Mammoth units. Yeah, that's not bad guys to have it on. So do we want upkeep? Yep, I think we will. And look at that, that was just what we needed. So that he's not actually raiding in the right region, he's raiding in the Bay of Blades, so we've got to push him up into the right region. Well, that's interesting. Kadrin has gone to war with Talab, but Kaland. And the Skull Takers, so that's giving them some extra things to worry about, which is good for us. Things are kind of falling into our favour in this campaign, which is nice. So let's So we're now raiding in. We're definitely raiding in. We're definitely raiding there, yeah. But does Wolfric have to raid there, or can anyone do it? Well, we'll find out. Okay, let's just check there's no enemy armies along here that we haven't noticed. So let's upgrade Felman. Recruitment cost minus for Giant, Frostworm and Mammoth units. I'll take that off him for now, because he won't actually be recruiting them. You can always drop it back in later. So let's get him some more melee attack, because we may actually be using him to fight later, but for now we'll leave him where he is. Frog is sitting pretty. Okay, they're raiding up there, so that should be right for that. Okay, we can attack here as well, so let's just continue that for a moment. Just to check on what's going on over here. So they are both falling back, very depleted. Their settlements have stood strong. So, some very good. Oh, we've got a feral mammoth in that garrison. So that's going to come in handy. So they're going to have a hard time if they go back there. Okay, let's take down Fort Ostrosk. Yeah, I think we can manage this fight. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Got to be a bit careful, we don't want to lose any units. If we can get our javelin guys forward, really pepper those walls. And then if we can get our Famir inside the walls, it will be over pretty quickly. We've got a lot of unit veterancy going on now, which is nice. Really don't want to lose those skinwolves, so I'm going to have to be careful with them. Really, we just need to bust through that gate. Get these guys inside and they will mop up. Get Wolfric in there as well, get our sorcerer laying down some spells, some debuffs. Let's gamble. So this is a interesting map. I haven't seen this map before. It must be one of the newer ones added in. I've seen something like it for Bretonia, but not for the Empire. Okay, so we'll go just for a full frontal assault. Okay, so yeah, we'll have those guys in one. We really need some better infantry though in this army. And those guys in that tower there. Send the Famir straight down the middle. Push those guys up. We'll push these guys up as well because they can throw spears. Skin wolves. Chariots. There we go. So let's push everyone up. And leaving our chariot because that could do some ranged. Let's get our Famir on that gate. Let's move those guys up too. Keep our Skimwolves back for now, because they're my favourite unit. Gonna have to watch that tower though. 24, 15. Okay, we're starting to draw some fire. And we can start attacking. So that's taken some fire off our towers, which is good. So I really need both of them up on the wall. You know, we need to be a bit careful with these guys. Don't want them to lose too many. Get our skin wolves up. Let's get our other spearmen up too. And this cause some problems. So that gate is going down pretty quickly. Can I do his boat on the wall? I don't think I can I? Oh, I can open it up there though, punch a hole straight through the middle. Nice, let's get Alphamir in, let's get Wolfric in himself. So let's check our spells. So let's boost our great weapons up. Let's give these guys minus armor. Oh, he's actually got cast that one first. So let's get some support up on the walls. For me, I'm probably doing a pretty good job down there. I'm still having trouble punching a hole through. It's getting a bit messy. And Wolfric is in there too, leading the charge. So we need to get some more support for these guys. We've got some spearmen coming in. So let's get our skin wolves into the mix too. Maybe drop another spell on these guys on the wall. Here it comes. The skin wolves are coming in too. So we really need to take out their commander. Okay, so we've got a lot up on the wall now. Pushing back. Maybe we can disrupt their formation a little. Or we'll give these guys less armour. That'll give them a bit of help. So a unit has been wiped out. Who did we lose? One of our javelins? Well, as long as the skin wolves are safe. Yeah, let's get Alpha Mir up on the walls to help out. They can't get on the walls, can they? Can the skin wolves get on the walls? No. Wolfric, it's up to you. You guys hunt those down. Yeah, we must have lost our chariot unit then. It's one of those cases where I'll have to re-watch my own video to figure out what I missed. What wasn't I paying attention to? Yeah, I can't do it on the wall. It's a shame. Okay, these guys are actually really trying to put up a fight here. But Wolfric is involved now, so that should help. It's very bloody. Okay, let's put a spell right into them now. Should do some good damage. There we go. That was actually pretty effective.
I'll take heads. Decapitate! Watch! Blood! Yes! My God's call!
Okay, let's just get everyone up there now. Okay, they got some let's get the familiar on those guys. Leave the skin wolves to keep hunting those guys down. Just weaken the arm on those guys.
Ready to run!
Bring these guys in from back here. Okay, they are breaking all along the wall now, that's great. They're breaking. That should be about it. A couple more coming in there. Nope, they're turning and running. So I think we lost our chariot. We'll see in the post-battle screen. We knew it was going to be a bit tough, so a lot of our units were depleted. We really do need to get back into Norsca and replenish. But we're going to sack this settlement and get a ton of cash. So who did we lose? Yep, it was the chariot unit. Probably got hit by the towers while it was waiting out in the woods. But we can recruit another. It's a shame because it was a decent unit, done us a good service. But the amount of cash we're going to get for this, it won't be too bad a loss. So we've just got to wait for it to load back to the campaign, and we'll probably call it there for this part because I've probably already overrun a little. Gone on for a little longer than I intended. So yeah, those for me are great. Just have an army of those and the ice wolves. Or skin wolves, I keep calling them ice wolves. And ice dogs, and ice hounds, warhounds, skin wolves. I should really learn these things. Okay, close victory. Well, Wolfric got 107 in that battle, so we've been boosting them up pretty good. And it's paid off. It's 9,000, yep. We'll take that. So we get another trait, a looter. So we're gonna just grab a new ability here. Causing severe damage, yep, that'd be great. Get that. And so we are raiding there, so that should get us the quest thing next turn. We're going to push Wolfric back up though, for now. Send him over to Longship to get some new units. Okay, we're going to leave part 8 there. So we've gone a little longer than normal, but or maybe not, I'm not really keeping track of time. So we'll see what happens with this quest next time, because maybe Wolfric has to raid it, I don't know. Okay, so we'll end that there, and I will see you in part 9.